Disclaimer: this video may contain content that might not be suitable for children. Parental guidance is advised. Thank you. Hello everyone, Young Kyo here. Welcome back to Disgaea 5 Complete. We are in the final chapter. The final one ever, and I still have not gotten the damn gun. Why? Huh? Do I have to go to the post game? Nah, well, doesn't matter. So, we are going to actually fight Void Dark in after going through a few maps. And as you can see, Disgaea has learned the ultimate demon technique, ultimate skill, macrocosm. It's S+. It's not elemental. It's extremely powerful. Man, they really nerfed Adele in this game, huh? From voice to skills. Well, let's get started by talking to Seraphina and start this game. The ultimate demon technique, the ultimate skill, macrocosm. His power is like magnificent as his name. We have to give Disgaea credit for being able to do it just by seeing it once, pleb. She's right. If it was up to 0, you would have misfired again, don't you think? Shut up. You're right, but shut up. If Sir Disgaea has mastered the ultimate skill, then Void Dark is going to be a piece of cake. He's not an easy opponent that can defeat us so easily. I bet, but it wouldn't hurt to have some confidence. She's right. Blood is risked his life to teach you the ultimate skill, so this definitely has to be effective. Yeah, you're right. Is something bugging you, pleb? When I used the ultimate skill, it felt a little different than the other skills of the ultimate demon technique. I think that instead of using my heart, it receives the hearts of my allies and charges it into an enormous amount. Hearts of your allies? What does that mean? I don't understand the theory, but I believe he's saying our feelings of wanting to help him increases the power of the ultimate skill. Yep, still have sinuses. I think and the weird thing is always appear when just before I want to start recording. I think it's some kind of curse from my body. Does that mean that if our hearts become one, and we support Sir Disgaea, then the power of the skill will increase even more? You guys are willing to lend me your power? You don't even have to ask. I'll always be on your side, bro. Yeah, god damn it. Frigging sinuses. Okay. Sorry about that. If you have my support, you'll be super invincible, Disgaea. If my will is your power, then I'll lend you as much as you want. I am confident in my feelings towards Sir Disgaea are greater than anyone else. Let's all join together and defeat Void Dark, pleb. You guys, thank you. Also, I wanted to note that, yeah, off screen. I actually saved before that. Yeah, I did. Off screen. You got it. Ifrit. Or rather, the Dragon Kings. They're really powerful. Yeah, the Dragon Kings. And that's all the monster characters. We only have one more creatable unit to unlock. But that can only be unlocked in post-game. And whoo, you guys will be surprised what it is. But
where would you like to go, dude?
Let's get started. Let's go.
Whether you laugh or cry, this is the final fight, dude. Please return alive, everyone.
My, what a commendable speech for a prinny.
Of course. If you all died, then who'd pay our salaries, dude?
Now, let's get going, everyone.
It's kind of sad to think that this will be the last time we'll be working together like this.
But it's not the last flip. Don't say such unlucky things, Christo.
No. I didn't mean it like that. If we defeat Void Dark, then the rebel army will dissolve. Then everyone can go back home.
That's true, Clip. Even if we win this fight, we'll all still split away from each other.
They come back. They join up back together. They regroup together in post game. Yeah, you don't have to
mistakenly thought we would always be together, but we won't. Now I'm sad, Clip.
Yeah, you don't have to re-recruit them all over again. Unlike in Disgaea 3, where you have to re-recruit some characters. Oh man, that was a
Hey
pain.
now, let's leave those gloomy thoughts till after we defeat Void Dark.
What's wrong, Red Magnus?
I couldn't say this with everyone else around. Kylia, I'm really glad that we got to meet and become allies.
I was wondering what you were gonna say, but that doesn't sound like you.
Don't make fun of me, I'm serious. Before I met you, I was super desperate because I lost my netherworld and my underlings. It was my fault. I just blamed it all on Void Dark and the Lost. I was too weak to face myself. But thanks to you, I was able to recognize my weakness, and I was able to grow from there.
No, you figured it out all by yourself. We were just supporting you.
I knew you were gonna say that. After this fight is over, I'm planning on rebuilding Scorching Flame with Ponchos and the others. And then, I'll become a fine overlord. The strongest overlord.
No, he doesn't become Zeta, even though he might look like it.
Yeah,
Slightly.
I'm sure you definitely will, Red Magnus.
But, there's just one problem with that.
What problem?
I still have to wrest the strongest overlord championship away from you!
I see. So that's what you meant. Alright. If we get through this fight safely, I'll go one-on-one with the Supreme One.
Alright! You got it! That's a super promise, Kylia!
Yeah, it's a super promise, Red Magnus.
What? No Seraphina? Wait, did Seraphina actually say something before this? Oh well. Oh, by the way, there's actually another thing.
Yeah, dude!
This. The Netherworlds were soon returned to the way they were. I'm so happy I feel like dancing, dude. I actually talked to him before that, but afterwards he said that he was going to name the dance the Preeny Dance. The Preeny Dance actually has been a staple to the Preeny's moveset since Disgaea 1. I can't remember if they actually still have it in Disgaea 4 because I never actually bothered making any any of the creatable characters. Because, you know, the DLC characters you get, oh boy, they are way stronger than anything you can get from those. The only thing you actually make are the mages, the witches, and mages and skulls, so that way you can actually get magic and then place it on your other characters, clerics as well. But other than that, you don't use anything else. So yeah, and they definitely and it's not the Preeny Dance is not one of the movesets for the Preenys in this game, that's for sure. So yeah, that's why it's one of the reasons it's considered a prequel, because the Preeny Dance hasn't been invented yet. Just saying. Super Universe! Now I'll train you, oh Usa. Just bring it! Usalia got stronger too. I'll never drag anyone down, Plip. Murmur of Rage! I can't do a good girl voice. Ah, that's right. The Usa is a super accident overlord who showed us the weight of the entire netherworld. Your overload skill is super crazy. I can super feel the waves of your fighting spirit pulsating. Red Magnus, please don't hold back any of your new overload skills' true power, Pleb. You talk, Bet. Alright, let's super have some fun! You guys are training too. Watch me, bro. This is the true power of the air of the to the ultimate demon technique, Super Luminal Wolf. What are you trying to do? Sir Kylia is watching me. True Broniac gaze. Are you alright, Sorokin? Mary Seraphina, hooray! Mary Seraphina, hooray! Mary Seraphina, hooray! Looks like he has. Shake. Rough. Rent. Rough? Don't play dumb with me. Pay up, you stupid dog. Rough, 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 rough. Hey, don't get so close to me. I'll shoot you. I can tell whether you're training or playing around.
I will.
Okay. Nope. Seriously, where is the gun? You're supposed to be able to get Seraphina's gun by the end, correctly? But I didn't get it. Also, yeah, throughout the entire game, until Seraphina's character arc, it's been her portraits the entire time. And now, there's a portrait of Killer inside a luxurious train. When did they even have time to make this? Yeah, I didn't actually show this last time, but yeah, there's actually a bunch of hidden tidbits here. For example, this thing doesn't appear until Red Magnus joins. Likewise, the curry station, and this changes every time. But that's about it. It doesn't change during post game though. The post game is it only has one left, but eh. All right, let's go. Let's finally get started on this chapter. I'm gonna end the main story by today, or else. Or maybe I'll leave it as a,
Kilia.
I don't know, the final battle as its own video. I don't know. We'll see.
What is it, Usalia?
I want you to promise Usalia one thing, Flip.
A promise? You too?
Huh?
Oh, it's nothing. So what is this promise?
More
Don't
curtain.
risk your life to protect us, or to defeat Void Dark. Please don't do any of that, Flip. I'm well aware that you have a grudge against Void Dark, and Usalia knows that getting revenge for Lise is all that drives you. I too thought it didn't matter if I died as long as I got revenge for my parents. So Usalia understands how you feel, Flip.
Hatred is what drives me.
But I'm different now. I want to carry out my parents' will and rebuild Toto Bunny, to make it a paradise for demons who prefer peace. You see, you guys were the ones who gave me that life goal, Flip. So, please don't die, Kilia, Flip.
Please don't die, huh? That's a lot of pressure.
Kilia!
I know. I don't plan on dying during this fight. You know, there was a time, after I lost Lise, when I thought my life was worthless. It's true. But you guys helped me change by becoming my new family.
Kilia!
I don't intend to fight recklessly. I'm gonna fight to protect those who are precious to me.
Then it's a promise, Flip.
Yeah, it's a promise.
Oh, this is so heartwarming. Oh god, there's a sage here. Oh, there's another sage here. In fact, there are 3 sages here. Ooh, scary. So, yeah, it's quite dangerous because these sages are really powerful, as you can see. Sort of. But sages, they have... Ultimately, what's more dangerous is this. Excuse me, Mass Blaster, which allows them to increase damage dealt by number of targets of the attack by 10%. So, good news is, against you, it's not as useful because you only have like what 10 units. So the most it will go is like 100% at best, and that's if they can actually target 10 units at once, which they cannot. Because they're multi-attack. Okay, no, that's not it. Hold on. Let's take a look at the nightmares. Land Decimator. Land Decimator can attack the entire map. Now, for the enemy, it's not that useful because the accuracy sucks, and not to mention the power also sucks. On your side, however, where the enemy can number in like 20, 30, oh, that's a big number, and you can actually get a 300% increase. So yeah,
Let's go!
for the enemy side, not that useful.
Let's go!
for outside is very, very useful. Okay, let's bring out his... Actually, no. I'm gonna save Usada for later. So instead... So... Let's play it safe. Let's bring this Pram out. Then... Oh gosh. Another strike to the English voice acting. Also, I wonder how many people actually got pissed for the previous video. I mean, this is all pre-recorded, so obviously, and the video. By the time you guys actually see the video is out, I've already recorded this. By the time the previous video actually came out, I've already actually recorded this like a couple of days afterwards. So yeah, to you guys. So it might not be that. Ooh man, damn. She survived. Are you kidding me? Oh wait, no. It's because she's in the way. Okay. Okay, let's at least get rid of her. Yeah, terrorize, baby. So yeah, the video would actually the previous video is already pre-recorded. By the time you guys see it, it will be like a few days after, almost a week after I finish recording it. So I wouldn't know what you guys' response will be. I wouldn't know. Thanks because this video is recorded before that video is even up. So I don't know what your reactions would be. I do sincerely apologize if you felt insulted, if I've insulted you, or what I said was like some kind is sick and wrong in your opinion, etc., etc. I do not mean to actually make you uncomfortable or anything. It's just that I just want to make my opinion known that Margarita is a brat. But I think we've already said enough of that topic, so yeah, I'm just gonna apologize and move on. Whether you guys accept the apologies or not, I can't do anything. It's your choice. I cannot make anyone hold on. I cannot make anyone accept the apology. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. I cannot make anyone accept an apology or anything, so yeah. So the most I can do is apologize. That's it. Oh man, no. Why?
You're weak.
She literally only has 3 lines in the entire goddamn game. And you're weak. That's it.
Explode.
I know people are sick and tired of me complaining about how much the English voiceover sucks, but come on, I cannot help it when he keeps giving me the reminder of how much it sucks. We have to stick to with this until we finish post game.
Huh? It hurts.
Oh my goodness. Why do you keep saying ooh? Ooh. Can I? Can, but wait. Oh, wait, no. Yeah. You. Okay, the only thing left to deal with is the Chimera here. And you need that. Unless the Chimera actually comes down, you will need some kind of spellcaster, so that the Chimera, the Chimera will actually come down, because Chimeras are actually spellcasters too. So, or you have someone who actually who can actually jump high enough. One or the other.
It hurts. Huh?
Oh, jeez. Okay. Sorry about that. Probably have to cut that part out. And, well, the voice part. You guys were next. It's always hilarious to actually see attacks go through and then only for a miss to pop out. Are you kidding me? Okay, hold on. We have someone else we can actually use. Okay. I don't think you guys want to actually see the whole thing all over again.
I
Too
won't
painful.
lose.
Alright. We might actually go
Julia.
through this pretty fast.
We're almost there.
Yeah, finally.
I figured I should confess this to you. I'm actually an ain't.
You're Christo, the overlord of certain giant. And you're our ally and chief tactician of the rebel army. Isn't that right?
I am no match for you, Kilia. Thanks to you, my sense of values has completely decayed. Without a doubt, you've shattered my stereotype of demons.
Maybe our values differ, but demon or angel, there's no difference in the amount our hearts value our allies. I myself learned that while spending time with you guys.
You were denying the fact that he was an angel in the first place, and now you suddenly popped out an angel?
There's no difference in the amount our hearts value our allies, whether we be demon or angel. I was betrayed by my colleagues in certain giant.
Celestia, certain...
They framed me for being a spy for Void Dark. So to prove them wrong, I decided to assassinate Void Dark all on my own. But looking back now, maybe I was the one who betrayed my colleagues. I considered myself better and smarter than everyone else, and looked down on my colleagues and superiors for being idiots. I didn't cooperate with them, nor did I thank any of them, and I never accepted them. I guess it's not surprising that my colleagues disapproved of my behavior and accused me of espionage.
Christo,
I learned a lot of things after coming to this world. If I'm able to return to my world, then I plan to apologize to my colleagues and superiors. From the bottom of my heart. I don't know why I'm talking about this to someone. As expected of you, Kilia. You're a demon that's not to be underestimated. Please pretend like you didn't hear any of that. Will you promise me?
yeah, of course. I promise.
I kind of have to be quiet about these, because these are kind of pretty serious scenes. Oh look, another one's done.
What?
So, yeah, you don't have to worry about any of these characters disappearing or anything, because they're not. Apparently, people have made.
You were given a
I'm not
chance.
sure if it's because people have made it known, but
Let's fix you up.
yeah, it was pretty annoying in Disgaea 3 and 4. Well, 4's it wasn't applied as much. That's only if you actually go through DLC stories. But in the but for Disgaea 3, when you start the post game, you lose access to your
Where would
allies.
you like to go, dude?
Certain ones, not all of them, and that can actually be a little bit annoying.
Hey, bro. I actually have a dream.
Song to sing.
A dream.
Yeah. I want to spread the ultimate demon technique. Instead of hurting people, it teaches them to protect others.
Why would you do that?
Master taught me, a cowardly weakling, the ultimate demon technique. Even a good-for-nothing kid like me was able to come close to being a man, thanks to Master and the ultimate demon technique.
You're wrong, Zeroken. You're already a man.
Compared to you, I don't have nearly enough experience. But still, there is something I can do. Even after this fight, there will still be arguments. There will always be someone else crying somewhere. I want to help as many people who are crying as possible, even if I can only help one of them. In order to protect those who are precious, I want to open a dojo and spread the ultimate demon technique.
A dojo for the ultimate demon technique.
Is that okay, bro?
I think you should. If Goldion was still alive, this would have made him happy. That's something I could never do. The one who will pass on the ultimate demon technique will be you, Zeroken.
Bro, but I'm worried if I have to do it by myself. Come help me sometimes, as an honorary coach.
If I feel like it.
No, you definitely have to help me. It's a promise, bro.
Ah, he reminds me of Shiro. Sort of. Which makes him extra obnoxious sometimes. Nope, most of the time. Okay, so this one. Same thing. You have to be aware of the sages, but don't worry too much. You definitely need to have ranged attackers though, because you know they're in the range. They're in the range. So make sure you actually properly level up your ranged attackers. You cannot have. If you don't have one, well, get your ass back out of this map. Get your ass out of this map and go get some.
Let's end this quick!
So, okay, let's see. Let's use our ranged attackers.
Usagi.
Do. Oh hey, either way. Okay. Okay. And I'm gonna take out Nisa.
Go away!
Or Mizo, I guess. Mizo will be fine. Or not. Oh, Talon. Are you kidding me? Oh, for frick's frick. Fine. Then I'm gonna take out,
I'll show you a heroine's best! You shit! It hurts!
So Natalia, you notice she's always starts. When you actually level her up, you very quickly learn her Terra spells, just jumps, like I said before. The reason for that, well, you actually play her debut game, Witch and 100 Night. It is shown that she's actually a powerful witch, and this is kind of a spoiler from here on. But even though she's a powerful witch, her potential is so high that it allows her to just jump straight to the more advanced stuff. But because she just jumps straight to the more advanced stuff, she has no knowledge on the less advanced stuff. You know, the basics. No. She actually knows the basics, but she doesn't have the complete.
I'll show you the danger of the sea!
You know, the more slightly advanced. What's in between advanced and basic? Moderate? I don't know. But yeah. Also, that game is not really that fun. Trust me on this. They did re-release it for the PS4.
The finisher!
With an updated story and an updated
Let's end this!
and updated some updates to the gameplay. but ultimately, still not that great. So yeah, unless you really like roguelike games, I wouldn't recommend playing it. Are you kidding me? All this and only one guy actually got captured? This is so pathetic. Oh my goodness. Die. Okay. Let's use Terra Star. Yeah, let's use Terra Star.
This situation is too hot. Here I go. I will destroy evil. This is my justice.
And there is a sequel to Witch and 100 Nights,
It hurts.
but from what I've read up, it's okay. One is worse than the first game, which is really saying something because the first game isn't that great in the first place. I mean, it's decent, it's playable, it's decent, and I did have some fun with it. But ultimately, I wouldn't recommend it unless you really like roguelike games. And it's not really that roguelike, but yeah, you like. Unless you really like roguelike games, I wouldn't recommend that game. And the second one is actually worse than the first one. Definitely don't get it, even if you do like roguelike games. And second of all, from what I've told, it's kind of like part online. It's like part MMO, and which requires you to really grind, and then like log in daily or something like that. I'm not too familiar on the details because I've never actually played the game, but I wasn't intending on getting in the first place, despite the fact that I really like Nipponichi games. Ultimately, it's because they have the DLCs, DLC that on the in-game currencies, which apparently, if you don't get it, it's gonna make the game a lot harder. Like, and I don't mean like, oh, you can
Of justice.
and I don't mean, oh, you're just gonna actually, you know,
Heroine
make the game easier and stuff. While it does make the game easier, it's actually more like, if you don't actually get DLC, you're gonna actually have a much harder time going through most of the game's content. Now, I'm not sure is that's true, but even if it's not, that's more than enough for me to not want to get the game.
It hurts.
Because if I have to actually buy in-game currency just so that I can actually have a much, so that I can actually go through a certain chapter without having to grind for hours, then yeah, I'm not gonna bother that. But if it's not true, someone just tell that to me in the comments. Because if it's not true, then hey, that's great. But I'm still not gonna get it because I didn't like the first one. I still didn't like the first one. No, and something that is related to 100 Witch and 100 Nights is Labyrinth of Refrain, Carbon of Dusk. I got it on Steam. Yeah, I don't have the access to it on the PS4, but I got it on Steam. I got all the DLC and such, and I did play through it. And I keep forgetting that I suck at dungeon crawlers. I suck at dungeon crawlers. I think they're weak to win. Yeah, they're weak to win. Like, I really suck in dungeon crawlers. Oh hey, they're wielding a katana. So when I played through that game, Oh man, I have major difficulties through it. And it's not because and one of the reasons is because I don't really understand the gameplay mechanics. Every time I play these kind of games, I have trouble with gameplay mechanics, if especially if you know, because Nippon Ichi actually I think this is the first time Nippon Ichi actually tried their hand on a first person dungeon crawler.
Just a heroine passing by.
The mechanics are way different than the usual things, so I don't know. But I did I mean, it's similar to Adrian Audacity or Persona Q, and I managed to clear the Persona Q. So I don't know if it's because the gameplay is too difficult.
Everything is about to come to an end.
I don't know whether the game is too difficult or I just really don't understand game mechanics. And I just noticed that that planet over there has skulls on it, or surrounding it. How ominous.
Yeah. Soon our fight will be over.
Overload skill. True Brianak gaze. Sir Killia, what do you think of me?
I think of you as my precious ally.
As expected, Sir Killia's heart is full of unwavering feelings for Lise. I am confident that every man will kneel before me. But it seems you will never be mine, Sir Killia.
Nope.
Seraphina,
Please don't say anything. My pride won't allow myself to receive any pity. But let me say this. No, let me promise you this. When this fight is over, I'll restore Gorgeous's ranking as the richest netherworld in all the 3 worlds. And when I complete that task, I'll appear before you once more and make you become my servant.
You don't have to get so attached to me. I'm sure there's a suitable man for you out there somewhere.
The heart of an innocent girl is bizarre and complex. The harder something is to get, the more it makes my heart race. I'll definitely claim your heart. That is a promise, Sir Killia.
That's a one-sided promise. But I guess that's really your style.
Style. Ha! Call back to this guy too. Ha!
Let's fix you up.
So, I think there is something I actually wanted to say.
Where would you like to go, dude?
You know, if all this worked, if this whole YouTube thing somehow works out or something, I don't know. I might play Labyrinth of Refrain. I don't know. Next is gonna be the Soul Nomad.
Void Dark is just beyond here.
So yeah.
But it's unusually quiet. Maybe we got scared and escaped.
Unfortunately, that isn't possible.
That means this is the super calm before the storm.
Huh? He's actually using it right. He's not really that dumb.
Void.
Dumbass.
They allowed garbage like you to intrude this far. Why do I surround myself with useless peons?
Because you're a useless person? I don't know.
Void, you...
They say the people with high ego tend to surround themselves with useless people, so that way they will to make themselves look good. But that actually depends on the individual.
Why are you so upset? Because that useless old man died? You constantly bring nothing but misery to others.
You! It's all your fault!
Don't bark at me, you little whelp. I'm sorry, I don't have time for you. I have an important ritual to attend to.
An important ritual?
Overload skill. Broken faith magia.
These are corpses.
Huh? Why is Void Dark able to use Majorita's overload skill?
He stole it, remember?
Void's overload skill, Brigante Eclipse, has the ability to take other overloads. Most likely.
By the way, when I say remember, I don't mean Red Magnus, because the party wasn't there when they actually saw when that event happened. I meant you guys. You know, previous video and such.
No!
Yep, he did. Oh no. Blah, 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 blah.
You even take advantage of your henchmen? How super low are you?
Void Dark! You're not the strongest Overlord. You're the worst Overlord.
Say whatever you like. I'll do anything to complete this ritual.
Void, wait.
God, I hate sinuses.
Majorita, who I despise so much, turned into this.
We can't save her. The best we can do is help her rest in peace.
He's not gonna rest in peace at all.
Majorita turned out to be just another victim of Void Dark.
So?
Everyone, let's put her to rest.
I mean, yeah, it's a terrible thing, but I don't know. If anything, personally, I would actually be like, huh, not gonna be as satisfying to punch your face in this time. She's just that much of a douchebag. Oh, hey. Huh. I forgot about that. So, same thing, but this time she doesn't have her overload, so you don't have to worry about anything. Blah de blah de blah. Let's go. Yeah, that's why I actually wanted to save Usalia for later. So there's no entry here, so that means you cannot. You have to wake your way along this path. And where's the? You have to make your way along this path so you can destroy this. Then you can destroy this, so you can destroy this, so that the enemies here won't be that strong. But we don't have to worry about that. So instead, we'll just take up Pram and just make things easier for ourselves. Oh man, not the zombie noises.
Ow!
Oh no. So yeah, don't worry about it too much. Just destroy enemy enemies on your way out. Up. And then work your way until you can actually either destroy this or just beat Mother. Well, you're gonna have to destroy this anyway. Until you can destroy this. And then you can actually take down your enemies with Repeat. However, considering that we are over leveled, we don't have to worry about that. Whee! Level 300 is the best. Unfortunately, after that, I'm gonna have to after this chapter and start post game, I'm gonna have to try grind a lot. But that will be done off screen, and because their videos won't be as frequent from then on, due to the fact that you know, I actually have to I have to level up and then actually start the chapters. And not to mention, in order to do post-game chapters, you need to pass bills at the Dark Assembly. So so you guys won't actually be able to see that, as it will be kind of a little waste of, you know, it wouldn't be as it wouldn't make for a good video, it won't make good content, seeing as you guys won't actually be able to see, seeing as, you know, just grinding and such. I mean, I might make a video about grinding and such, so you guys will be able to do it in your own time if you guys want to. But other than that, there isn't actually much I can actually do, except for making one video for the post game, then move on, etc., etc. Charging power. Rebellion Breath. I don't know what that's reference to, but I'm pretty sure it's some kind of RPG. Old school, really old school, like during the Micros era of computer, like really old, like Super Linux era. Okay, let's just skip this. So let's say it's a lot more than pray.
Masharita, I have a ton of things I want to say to you, Flip, but when I think that you're just one more victim, I can't say anything to you. If you have a chance to meet the people you killed in the underworld, I want you to genuinely apologize to them.
She never
That's all I can say to you, Flip.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, ultimately this is one of the problems with when you actually play Disgaea, is that once you actually see the skills, sometimes you just don't want to see them again. Which was quite a problem during the first Disgaea game, because they did not have the option to allow you to turn the oops, no, yeah, the effects off, the animations off. I actually forgot the word animation. Woo, wonderful, great. I actually I no longer know English, but yeah. So basically in Disgaea 1, the first Disgaea game, they did not have the ability to turn off the animation. So due to that, people actually have a hard time grinding, if I'm remembering things correctly. But in the updated re-release, they actually added the ability to turn it off, which is good, because it makes grinding a lot easier. I'm gonna actually skip this. And now, you know, you actually have the ability to skip animations whenever you want, so long as you have already seen them. Which is very useful.
I'm going, Flip.
Oh hey, she turned back to normal. Okay. Oh, I can open. Wisdom of the Posh. I can't remember if they actually say the name of the overlords in Japanese voiceover, but considering that the ALC characters don't actually say anything, don't actually say it, only the main characters. I guess they don't actually do it. I don't remember them saying in the Japanese voiceover. So that's one thing they that the English voiceover have over the Japanese one, but it's such a minor thing. So, oh, yeah, this is something actually that is actually worth mentioning. In Disgaea 2, the English voiceover you can actually consider it way better than the Japanese one, because when you actually do the Curtis maps, there are two maps where a character called Curtis, who was a character on the was a character from the first Disgaea game. Yeah, you get can actually go to you can actually play bonus maps, two of them, for a character called Curtis, and his in the Japanese voiceover, he is his maps don't have any don't have any voices whatsoever. No voice acting in those maps. But in English one, they actually do voice give those maps voice acting, which is actually pretty good. Which is why I'm actually pretty confused as why the standard actually it's actually dropped. Because they actually went the extra mile to... Okay, we're gonna actually skip this. They actually went the extra mile to give the English, any of the maps that don't have voice acting. They actually went the extra mile to give the maps that don't have voice acting. So if they actually willing to go the extra mile, then I don't know why they couldn't actually go the extra mile now. So the only thing I could actually suspect is that they didn't have the budget for it. Which then raises the question of why they didn't actually use the old clips. Because at the very least, those old clips are better. The old clips from Disgaea D2, at least those actually at the very least, the Adele there isn't. I really don't like that.
Did we do it?
Nope, she's gonna come back.
Whoa! More of them just super showed up!
Damn it! One after another! Then bro, your ultimate skill!
No, he can't. There are too many corpses. It would take too much energy.
I agree about saving Sir Kilia's energy, but if we can't get past these corpses, then we won't be able to move on.
It would be great to have reinforcements at a time like this, Flip. Ninja rabbit technique! Explosive carrot formation!
Ooh, pretty ninjas! Yay!
You guys! Why did you come to such a dangerous place, Flip? We can't allow ourselves to shake in fear from a safe location while the overlord of our homeworld, Toto Bunny, is fighting Flip.
That's right.
Oh hey, Panchos. The Mexican Chinese man. I still find that hilarious.
Looks like you're having some trouble, Master Red Magnus.
Honchos? And you guys? Why?
Didn't I tell you we'd help you one day? Well, today's the day.
Honchos? That's quite super clever of you, Ponchos.
Huh? Are you crying?
No, I'm not crying.
My eyes are just sweating!
Hey, please don't forget about me.
Oh!
Father? Oh my! My father, the most cowardly of cowards, came all the way into enemy territory. This must be a dream.
Your doubt is making me sad.
Can you blame her considering how cowardly you are and how you been?
I overcame my fear to send off my only loving daughter for her big moment.
I'm joking around, Father. This is the coolest I've ever seen you.
Serafina.
Oh man, it's so easy. It's way too easy.
Lord Voiddark! Where are you, Lord Voiddark? Mera! Angels! An army of angels are invading Mera!
Angels.
why are you all looking at me?
Yeah, he's not an angel. It's got nothing to do with it. Excuse me.
Hello? Yoo-hoo, Christo! How you doing? Hey, what's this all about? Huh? Why do you sound so mad? I heard that an army of angels have begun invading. Oh yeah, that. That's odd. I thought you'd like that. Why would I like it? Are you trying to get rid of us along with Void Dark? Why do you always have to take things the wrong way? What? So that's not what you're doing? The truth is, ever since we canceled the launch of Armageddon, we've been watching you closely. Through this and that, we were able to observe the growth of your heart and the feeling you have for your allies.
The feelings, not feeling.
Everyone was moved by it. Even those who spread rumors about you being a spy cried and reflected on what they've done. We wanted to help you, so we came. Are you, by any chance, crying, little Christo? Thank you very much. Doing this for someone like me. It's just a gift for growing up. Stand tall.
Who was that call from?
It was just a wrong number.
Now, everyone, leave these guys to us and go find Void Dark.
All right. Thank you, everyone.
It's too bad we're never getting access to those brains. Wrong number. Oh, by the way, there it is. As our heroes, you can dispatch to the netherworld, but you have to be stronger than the angels we're gonna send. So yeah, this is actually, by all rights, we already have that done ages ago. But hey, Gilia, please accept our gift, dude. Are these sardines? We know better than anyone how hard you guys have been working to defeat Void Dark, dude. But we're weak, and we'll be able to help you fight him, dude. So we wanted to support you this way, dude. You guys. Please don't be humble and eat, dude. That's 2 whole months worth of salary. You saved it up just for this occasion, dude. I want you to turn it into energy for the rebel army, dude. 2 whole sardines. Wow. Well, wait, no, that's 3 of them, so that's 6 sardines. God, these sardines. I'll gladly accept your warm feelings. What? You're gonna take them, dude? Was I not supposed to? But generally speaking, you're supposed to say, I'm full from your warm feelings. Or something, deny them, dude. I don't really care, dude. Begin with, us starting feelings, we offered them to you. Don't be humble now and just take them. Alright, then I'll take them. Dude. I'll just accept your feelings. Thanks, dude! You guys are just pathetic. Yet they actually have their own video game, so, hey. Gilia, I want to check something with you, Plant. What is this all of a sudden? You're trying to get revenge by defeating Void Dark, isn't that right, Plant? Isn't that obvious? Even I super understand that. You've been fighting all this time to get revenge for that Lise girl, right, bro? It's true that I only thought about revenge on account of all the anger and hatred that was swirling around my mind. I was living this life to get revenge. I might still think that way somewhere deep in my heart. But now that I've irreplaceable allies, I'm fighting for the future that lies ahead of me. That's how I think. I want to join forces with you guys and take back the netherworld so that no one else has to suffer from Void Dark. That's my wish. We can't lose after hearing that. Sir Gilia in the future. Just imagining it makes my chest warm. peaceful netherworld is boring, but it's a million times better than letting Void Dark rule the entire netherworlds. Now we can put our hearts together and fight Void Dark, Plat. Yeah, everyone, let's all return safely. Yeah.
Where would you
Now
like to
we
go, dude?
will enter the final battle. I don't think I'm gonna actually do anything special, but
I told you not to interrupt me.
oh, he's dead.
Finally, if the ritual succeeds, I've been waiting for this day for so long.
It's been like what, a few years at best, a day, at least.
Where do you think you're going, Void? Your opponent is right here.
Kilia. I can't stand having such an important ritual being interrupted by garbage any longer. I'll have to get rid of you first.
Do it if you can! I'll super lay the crackdown on you right here and become the strongest overlord!
You're underestimating us. We'll teach you that looking down on us will cost you your life.
We will not allow you to get away with discarding your allies whenever it's convenient for you, Blip.
You might be cocky since you've absorbed an enormous amount of energy and wield absolute power. But we've gained new powers too.
That's right! The power you gathered at random doesn't stand a chance against us!
Looks like you have all misunderstood.
What?
I didn't absorb all that energy to gain strength.
Then what is it for?
I don't have to answer that. Because I'm going to kill you all right here.
Ooh. Let the final battle begin.
Damn! Corpses again? This trick is getting old.
Void, fight me.
I was wondering what you were going to say. Our fight ended a long time ago.
Oh please, you cheated.
Why do we have to settle this now, when you haven't been able to defeat me a single time?
I'll just say this first. Their fights have never ended with
Master
anyone's
the
victory.
ultimate demon technique. I can defeat you now.
With anyone's victory. No, the latest fight actually has Lise jumping in the fray.
Fool! The ultimate demon technique was nothing more than that old man's fantasy. Lectures about your heart and whatnot. Nothing about it is related to strength at all.
Are you going to run away from the ultimate demon technique again?
Run away?
When Goldion decided that I would become his heir, you said it was worthless and ran away. You're just a weak man who ran away from the ultimate demon technique and from your father's grand shadow.
Ooh. Ooh.
All right. I accept your cheap taunt. Today, I will sever the fate that connects us, as well as rid the universe of the ultimate demon technique.
Lise was always thinking about you. Whether you were pushing yourself too hard or eating enough, she even wanted Goldion and I to understand you. That's what she always prayed for, but that prayer will never come true. Unfortunately.
Shut up! You caused all of that! Kilia, it's all your damn fault! Don't you dare speak my sister's name!
And thus we begin the final battle. Alright. This Void Dark is actually pretty strong, 110. His ability is endless and animosity. Revenge gauge becomes 100% at the beginning of turn. That means he will never ever lose that revenge gauge. And turbo boost. If you don't move, multiply movement by 2 for the next turn. It's actually +2 if I remember correctly. Or is it ×2? Shoot. forgot how it actually works. Oh well. So it's either his movement will actually increase to 6 or increase to 8. Doesn't matter, it's not actually that much. His critical is actually maxed out at 100% because, you know, he's always in revenge mode. His overload armor ice sculpture make an enemy you hit not be able to take an action for 1 turn. That means any enemy he hits will never be any enemy he attacks will never be able to do anything for the turn. And that's actually about it. So yeah, because he only has 1, he's always at revenge mode. All his skills will always be at 1 SP. That means he can keep using his skills 3,777 times. That's a lot of times.
Let's end this quick!
Yeah! Let's do this!
Let's go!
Let's do a kill ya solo!
Let me thank you.
It's actually a bad idea to do a kill ya solo, but I'm just gonna do it anyway. Oh no, no, oh my god. Oh no, more Omegas. Oh no, they didn't hit me. Yeah, yes, yes.
Let me thank you. Let's end this quick! Let me thank you.
Oh. This is gonna actually be a
Gigante Eclipse.
yeah, you said Brigante Eclipse, but he just automatically goes into all my ice sculpture. One thing to actually note. Remember how Void Dark has captured a bunch of other people's overloads? Yeah. What this means is that from time to time, he will actually be able to he's capable of changing the overloads. So yeah, be careful. Also, because he missed, it doesn't actually count. So I can actually
What's wrong, Kilia? Is that all you've got with the ultimate demon technique that you've supposedly mastered?
because he missed, I can actually keep my turn. It only counts if it hits.
My father was a fool. If he acknowledged my talent from the beginning, he wouldn't have been in such a painful situation.
You're wrong. Goldion acknowledged your talent more than anyone else. He actually wanted you to take over the ultimate demon technique. You were the one who ruined that void. This fist has inherited your father's. The great demon fist, Goldion's will. Are you brave enough to stop this fist, Void?
Notice how he doesn't have Macrocosm? Yeah, that's because... Oh man, damn. Does it say what's been born from darkness? Just wait. Mean. Alright, let's go.
Sister. Ultimate demon technique! Ultimate skill! Macrocosm! Sister. Let me
I just can't say anything because of how awesome that skill is. Just a note that that whole action thing, if I remember correctly, it doesn't count if it even after he activates it, because he only activated it once. Unless he actually activates it for the turn, it doesn't count. So we can actually keep moving. Tyrant Ravioli! Ooh. Huh? Oh.
end this quick.
Bam, boom, bam.
That's all?
Yeah.
Let me thank you.
2 more times. Let's go. So yeah, even if you aren't in overload form, Killer will still go to his overload form when using Macrocosm. And it's ridiculous.
Let me thank you.
And we can do it again. 2 times.
How fragile. Ultimate demon technique! Ultimate skill! Macrocosm!
I really wish they actually have like variations of that, like 2, at least 2. It's just having 1 is kind of a little boring. Brigante. I still haven't figured out what Gigante means. Oh look, 2. He absorbed my... Wow, that's just unfair. So, bad news, what that did actually caused all my SP, well, most of my SP disappear. 50% of max SP from all enemy units within 3 rounds. So, yeah, quite a bit of a problem. Also, I just noticed that he actually has immortal body because of the magic change. I forgot about that. So let's change. Let's fix that, shall we? Magic users. I originally wanted to end this on Macrocosm, but I figured that that's a bit of tall order now. So instead, we'll just kill all the other enemies. Yeah, we've already seen that multiple times. So yeah, we don't want him to actually keep using his overload because of how powerful it is. Oh, that's a new one.
Why don't you all come at once?
I have no idea what that overload does. So let's take a look. Increased damage dealt by 10%. Oh no, 10%. Oh, no. So scary. 10%. Absolutely terrifying. Okay,
Hello, hello.
okay, Terra Star. Okay.
You little shit.
Let's end this quick!
Here I go.
Yeah, this requires a bit of concentration because, like I said, if I want to, if you aren't over level for this battle, you're gonna actually be having quite. You will still have, even you are over, unless you're level 9,900 level 9. You're still gonna have. Unless you have over level 9,999, you're gonna have a lot of problems with this battle. And we did it! We defeated the final boss! Now let's just clear out the remnants. And that is it! We beaten the main story of Disgaea 5!
Daddy's a badass freaking overlord!
Alright. Okay. Where's it? There it
I'll
is.
never let anyone feel pain!
There we go. Die to fire. You know what? Let's really end this with Macrocosm.
You little shit.
And with this final attack, we have finished the main story of Disgaea 5
Ultimate demon
complete.
technique, ultimate skill, macrocosm!
Let me thank you. You okay?
And we will go into post-game. Cue the coming credits after this cutscene.
Ultimate demon technique, final skill, Avidia holy water!
What happened? Is that all you've got?
No, not yet. What? Ultimate demon technique, ultimate skill,
He's been using that attack on you like 5 times.
Ultimate skill? I've never heard that before.
ultimate demon technique, ultimate skill, macrocosm!
He had to. What was that? Oh, what was that? It was another void just now. What was that?
I didn't think I could ever be defeated by you.
Void.
You're a completely different person than the guy who trained under my father.
It's not just my power. I've inherited Lisean Master's hearts, as well as gotten support from my allies. That's how I attain this power.
Heart and allies. Nonsense. Are you trying to make me say I was wrong?
Yes, you were wrong. Well.
Don't make me laugh. If you're gonna lecture me, I'd rather die.
Void.
He's gonna die anyway, so.
But, Kilia, I need you to listen to me and do me one final favor. Please, help my sister.
What?
Help Lise. What do you mean?
On that day, my sister died. But I took your overload skill, Alma Ice Sculpture, and stopped time around my sister.
No, it can't be. Then Lise is still alive?
No, she's dead. But it is possible to bring her back to life with the overload skill, Broken Faith Magia.
Ah, so that's why he's actually been getting so much energy. So that he can actually use it properly and bring her back to life. Instead of as a corpse.
Broken Faith Magia? That's why you...
But doesn't it revive the person as a corpse? It doesn't actually bring them fully back to life.
Exactly. Only using an ordinary amount of power would revive her as a corpse. So it would be pointless.
That's why he's been looking for an overload that can absorb energy and
To
etc.
bring back my sister, to bring back her smile, would require a ridiculous amount of energy.
So that's where the magical spears came in. I'm finally starting to see the big picture.
Void. Are you telling me that you did all of this for Lise?
Hurry, Kilia. I no longer have the energy to control such an enormous amount of power. There's no more time. I don't know when it's going to go off. If all that energy goes out of control, along with my sister, the entire Netherworlds will vanish.
The entire Netherworlds will vanish?
Man, all that and can only revive a single person. Holy shit, how much energy does it take?
Please, Kilia, save my sister.
This is...
Void gave Kilia the overload skill, Broken Faith Magia.
Kilia, tell my sister that I'm sorry.
Oh, and he died.
Damn it! What's with this bad aftertaste in my mouth?
Yeah! This is how our fight with Demon Emperor Void Dark's gonna end? This is super bullshit!
Yeah, it doesn't really feel good, huh? Unlike,
Why? Why did this happen?
unlike Margarita. Yeah. He's just doing it to revive his sister. While it is it is a selfish thing, but it's pretty sympathetic too. I mean, who wouldn't? I mean, he accidentally killed his sister. Then again, a lot of people
To
did die
avoid
from it.
sorrow,
So.
a new tragedy must be born. What Void did can't be forgiven. But to put an end to this tragedy, let's settle this once and for all. Wait for me, Lise. No matter what's in store for us, this time, I will protect you.
I was lying. Yep. There's one more map. After all, so far we have been having 5 maps every time we actually beat the
Where would you like to go,
for
dude?
every single chapter. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. As you can see, 5 maps. 5 maps. 5 maps. So it would make sense that this would also have 5 maps. You didn't think that the final boss would actually be on the 4th map, would ya? So yeah, we still have one more battle to go through. Apparently we're gonna be fighting. So that thing that actually popped out of Void, we might actually have to fight that thing. Let's go.
Lise!
Why isn't she covered in ice?
Lise? Is it really you?
That's Killia's girlfriend?
Ex-girlfriend.
I know this is supposed to be a serious scene. She just because she's dead doesn't mean that she's an ex-girlfriend.
She's pretty, Flip.
Not as pretty as me.
Oh my god.
Now that I think about it, the regret Goldion was talking about must have been this.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Wait. Shouldn't he use a skill first?
Lise, how are you?
Whoa! She's super alive! What's going on?
I don't know. However, I can guarantee that this couldn't end this easily.
Yeah, there's no way that's that simple. I mean, how can she just suddenly be alive? No, the skill wasn't actually used.
Where am I? Killia, did something happen? Killia.
That's a scream.
Yeah, okay, alright. Calm down, sis.
They were finally able to reunite. Let's leave them alone, Flip.
There's a ton of things I want to tell you, but I can't find the words.
It feels like I've been in a dream for a while. A dream where I was living peacefully with you, Killia. Killia?
Lise, are you really Lise? Don't touch my sister.
Oh, yep, there it is. That's that thing. That thing we saw.
That voice. Void. I won't let you have my sister.
Shadow.
I won't.
Shadow Dark. Can't you just call it Shadow Void? Or Void Shadow? Seriously? You just call it Shadow Dark?
Killia!
Uh-oh.
Lise, what's wrong?
Yeah, I did say that we'll be finding that thing. I didn't say in what form.
Lizzie!
It hurts. Killia!
Don't be so scared, sister. Now, relax and leave everything to me. From now on, You and I will forever be as one. We'll never be apart again.
Gross.
Void? Is that you?
Super, what the? Didn't Void Dark die?
This is... It looks like Void Dark's enormous energy and evil thoughts are trying to consume Lise.
The energy is out of control! This is what Void Dark was talking about at the end blip!
Whoa.
No one will disturb us anymore. Let's destroy all the netherworlds and create a world just for the both of us.
Stop! Please, Void!
Oh my gosh! Lise's sis is still partially conscious!
This is no different than a hostage situation. We can't do anything.
But if we don't do something, it's gonna end horribly!
It clearly said destroy all of the netherworlds. Sacrifice Lise to save the netherworlds, or sacrifice the netherworlds to save Lise. It's an ultimate choice for Sir Killia.
How cruel! Killia! What should we do, Blip?
Use microcosm to actually expel the damn thing. I mean, ultimate, final, Avidia Holy Water does the same thing, except stronger.
I don't know.
I mean, does the same thing, but microcosm is
What should
stronger.
I do?
Macrocosm is stronger.
Seraphina.
What are you wondering about? Isn't it your job to save Lise? You fight to protect the people who are precious to you. That's the kind of man my greatest servant is, Sir Killia.
Yeah, you're right.
We have to take a super chance. Let's save your girlfriend and the netherworlds, Killia.
If we fail, we'll all vanish, along with the netherworlds. Are you sure?
If that happens, it happens. It's super nice and simple.
Jeez, you guys. Lise, hold on. I'm coming to save you.
Alright, the ultimate gamble.
Please. Kill me.
What are you saying, sister?
Now that I have become one with Void, I finally know. I have seen all the cruel things Void has done to revive me. Void's anger, hatred, sorrow. I never noticed how lonely he was. I died once before. If I'm going to spread any more sorrow in this world, then I want you to kill me, Killia.
Yup. In the end, we have to end up killing Lise, so... yeah, this video is gonna go on extra long because this is the final boss. You're gonna actually have to go all the way. So... Lizaretta Dark. Distorted feelings, increase attack by ally units defeated by 25%. That's what these things are for. So, 4 of them would obviously increase Void's. Lizaretta's Dark attack to 100%. No Overlord at least. The only bit to worry about is Wormhole, which is pretty powerful. Now, you've been probably wondering what these are. Dark Bits. A cluster of magical energy born from an evil heart. Well, will of his own is constantly attacks Killia and others. These things have really high movements. I mean, look, 10! Like, holy crud. You can move around halfway across the map real easily. It's also considered flying type. Restricted guard. Decrease damage dealt to Lizaretta Dark by 25%. And these applies for every one of these things. And they actually have different types of skills. This one is Omega Fire and Slumber. This one is Omega Ice and Poison. This one has Omega Heal and Armor Break. So this one is quite important to actually destroy, because if you don't, it will actually heal Lizaretta. Dark. We're just gonna call her Dark. No. And then yeah. So ultimately, what you want is to destroy these things, because you don't, she's gonna take any damage, because 25%, and there's 4 of them, equates to 100% damage decrease. So you need to destroy these things first before you can actually kill Lizaretta. Ultimately,
Here I go!
let's go. The ultimate strongest overlords.
Awaken!
Let's blow this joint.
You're not an overlord.
Is this okay?
The overlord's daughter. Fulver Torres. Notice I didn't actually bring out Adele. One, because I really don't want to hear his voice. That's the main reason I don't want to. And 2, he's not an overlord, so
It's hard to move in this body.
despite the fact that he's an overlord, it's more like a specialty.
Let's go!
All men are my servants.
Yeah.
No.
I'll never let anyone feel pain!
Not.
My balance.
Let's go!
Alright. This is the final battle, so let's go all out. Ultimately, you have to be careful about blank out. If you don't have anyone that can use a spore, well, level up with someone who can actually at least do explore, so that way you can actually get rid of blank out. Let's skip this. We've seen this plenty of times, so we don't have to worry.
We are super safe!
This is also sung by the English voice actor of Japanese voice actor of Killia. That's an English voice actor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great.
Walk, walk.
Ora!
Alright.
Is this okay?
This should actually kill that thing.
Father!
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna need to concentrate a little, because ultimately, most I can actually do is just keep attacking these things until they die. So this is the definite final battle for the main story. No more tricks whatsoever. Just have to defeat Lizaretta, Dark, and that's it.
Take this!
Ultimately, you still have to destroy these dark bits, because if you don't, you will not be able to hurt Dark. So don't worry, let them come to you. I guess it's a good thing they didn't use Terra spells, because if not, then no, it would actually make this battle a lot harder.
We are super safe!
Okay. Okay, a video of holy water, and then yeah. Now we can just make our way towards the end. All the way to dark, and then
Convenience store lunch! Convenience store
Oops.
I'm the star.
My bad. Sorry. I did not plan to skip that. I wanted to skip only the killer spin.
Everything is in my way!
Oh, you big baby. Red Magnus. Toss Red Magnus there. So we can actually get Dark to come closer.
No! I can't stop it!
Yeah, this skill is actually pretty scary.
I'll kill you!
My kitty is in front of me. And yet somehow it can actually miss. Look at that! It actually missed. It missed Bulbatours. That actually makes it hilarious because
We can't win, but we can't lose! What do we super do, damn it?
How could this happen? Destiny is so cruel, Flip.
It's too soon to be pessimistic. There definitely is a way to save Lise.
Yes. If there is a way to save Lise, there is only one thing it could be.
The ultimate demon technique, ultimate skill, macrocosm. It's the only way, bro!
yeah.
Yeah. The ultimate skill that Goldion taught me at the cost of his life. To protect the people who are precious. To save Lise. I'll do anything.
You don't actually have to use that skill, by the way. You can literally do anything but that skill, and you still count. Okay. Ultimately, just one thing. Okay. Killer spin. Killer spin again. Excellent. Overlord Dimension. Badass overdrive. Just move here for a second. Oh! Hold on a second.
Okay?
Yeah, my cat just jumped off the table. Overlord Dimension. Crash Rose. Peta Drive. And then Macrocosm.
I'll get super reckless!
You! Sardines! Sardines!
Here I
Yes, sardines. By the way, that sword is actually Ball's sword. Yeah, it's never actually mentioned it, but okay.
Take this!
Let's just
Blast away! Behold, Overlord's power!
so we're gonna actually go full out.
Weaklings, fool! I'm the badass!
Yeah.
Okay, we already saw this, so it's basically the same thing. We saw this too, so
Here I go!
okay, time drive. 1 second ago.
Hey! Charge!
1 second ago.
Yeah!
You!
Excuse me!
I have no idea how that skill actually works because she actually went back in time, so that means her current version, her 1 sec, the first one to actually deal the attack would have disappeared.
Demon technique! Ultimate skill!
So yeah, I don't really get it. Try not to think too hard about it. It's a cool skill. That's all you need to know. Ooh, wait, what? How many range does he? Oh, 3. Ooh, hey, look at that. Dealt quite a bit of damage.
I can't stop it!
Is that Wendy Lee?
I'll kill you!
Is that Wendy Lee? Nah, it can't be. Yeah, this attack is just crazy. I mean, it literally traps everyone in a giant worm ball, literal worm ball, and then has a bunch of worms pop up so that it can actually absorb planets. Into it. Okay, was that enough to actually kill her?
Reveal thyself! Permission to resist me? Denied!
This is such a that's actually a really cool thing. Not dead, please not dead. Yes! No! Son of a bitch! Or and then a microcosm. Darn it! Vomitours, you're too strong!
You need more vitamins and minerals.
And that's it. That's the final battle. And
Ultimate demon technique! Ultimate skill! Macro Cosm!
yes, finally they bring out the A game.
Stay away from my sister.
Kilia, run!
If we run away now, we'll only create another tragedy. We need to end this chain of tragedies.
Kilia,
Don't you worry, Lise. I have many reliable allies on my side.
Kilia, you've changed.
Yeah, and you were the one who triggered it, Lise. This is the end. I'll put all my hopes, no, all of everyone's hopes, into this one last strike. Let's go, everyone!
All of our powers! Overloads, now! We need to concentrate them on Kilia!
Right! Super leave it to me! Overload skill! Super Universe!
I just kind of wanted to see Kilia just go big, you know? Be hilarious.
My hot-blooded hope. Take it, bro. Overload skill. Super Lumino. Whoa!
Okay, you know what? My cat is actually waking up, so I'm gonna put this on auto, and you guys can just see the whole thing.
Mother! Father! Please lend your strength to Usalia, Blip! Overload skill! Murmur of Rage!
Sir Kilia, you'll have to pay me back for this with your body. Overload skill. True reenact gaze.
Serafina, Red Magnus, Christo, Usalia, Zerokin! I'm receiving all of your hopes!
And I'm back! Just in time for the finale.
Let's go! Now, with all of our hopes combined, ultimate demon technique, ultimate skill, macrocosm!
Ooh, damn. Ooh. It worked?
Lise! Lise!
Notice that she has the same pose as Serafina.
Lise. Let's go back home.
And that is it. And that's it. That's the end of that. Now we get a flashback. Yeah. Whew. It's been quite a journey. Well, it took like, what, 3 weeks? 4 weeks. Took almost a month to actually get this far. And man, all that, and we still have a post game to actually go through. But truly, yeah. So, my thoughts on this game. I've ever since I started Disgaea, playing Disgaea 2, I've actually been a fan of the Disgaea game. And while I did dislike the changes in Disgaea 3, it didn't affect me that much, and I do quite enjoy it. So all the way, and then Disgaea 5 brought back Disgaea D2 brought back the weapon formula, but then they actually did still a bit of change. But Disgaea 5, they brought it to the fullest, and whew, this is what I can actually call the ultimate amalgamation of the battle. I'm not sure if amalgamation actually is a good term to actually use. They brought in a good combination of the battle, the gameplay mechanics. Even though I didn't show much on the special shop, it allows you to actually buy evil deeds, power up skills, and you can still learn skills at your own pace by just leveling up the weapon system. Unlike in 3 and 4, when you need to be at a certain level, then you're allowed to learn a weapon skill, and you still have to spend mana to actually earn it. So yeah, it's actually quite a pain in that regard. So when they changed it to this, and so in Disgaea 5, they actually change it. They actually change it good. Battles are actually pretty fun, but considering that I already played through this game before on the PS4, and I actually played through it on Steam, I did enjoy it. But obviously, once you actually play the game once, you're gonna actually be a little bored of it because you already know what you can actually do at the higher levels. So it can actually be a bit of a pain in that regard, but that's only if you're not playing it for the first time. And oh my god, that's the most tragic part of the game. So yeah, so if it's your first time playing through it, you're gonna actually have a bit of trouble, because one, you don't know how where to actually level up, etc. But even then, because even when I first played through the game, I never actually bothered looking up a guide. I still managed to find places to level up, martial training being one of them. So even if you don't know where to actually level up, you can still go through the story until a certain point, until you unlock martial training, and then you will actually level up. I'm pretty sure this actually applies for all the games all across the board, because yeah, you can actually play all. You can actually. Oh look, Asagi. Yeah, notice how there's Asagi there? Yeah, she's a post-game character. Nelk. Huh? I wonder if this has got anything to do with Retaliate Nelk. I still haven't gotten that game, but maybe someday. Anyway, ultimately, the game is quite balanced. If you you can actually quite easily break the game in half if you know what you're doing. And even if you don't know what you're doing, at the very least, you can easily breeze through the main game. But of course, if you didn't know the whole level 99 feature, you might not be able to actually level up as easily as you actually will. Once you reach level 9, one past level 99, you actually want to keep getting stronger when you go past that. But ooh man, this is wait. Why can't we have that? Man, that is so cool. Nintendo Code. Ah, heartwarming. And they actually give you plenty of things to actually power up. I've actually never mentioned, but you have these crystal shards. You know, when you actually defeat enemies that are in revenge mode, yeah, you can use those to power up your characters. And the prisoners, you can actually turn them into extracts, which increases your stats. So yeah, there are plenty of things to actually increase your stats. So you don't actually just have to reincarnate anymore, which is a great boon for those characters that are very weak, and then you can actually just make them strong right from the get-go.
This isn't the time to rest, you guys! Once we're done rebuilding Scorching Flame, we need to go super help the other netherworlds!
So yeah, I really enjoyed this game.
What? Are you serious, Master? Give us a break.
Show your role and shut your mouth! We promise that once all the netherworlds have been rebuilt, we'll fight one more time.
Ah, the promise you made with Kilia? I heard that you got your ass whooped.
Who's been running her mouth and telling lies?
It was Serafina Cis.
Sarah, you making up some Brahma bullshit!
The Overlord of Scorching Flame, Red Magnus, united all of the netherworlds that he rebuilt, and took his position atop Super Scorching Flame. The big-hearted and hard-bodied Red Magnus became a great overlord, and earned the respect of his underlings. His name has since gone down in history.
He's not Zeta.
However, the results of his match against Kilia were never recorded, which still remain a mystery.
You're running away again, Serafina.
Yeah, he's not Zeta.
Huh? Father, what are you doing here? Running away? What are you talking about?
Serafina, isn't it about time for you to forget about that man?
No, I can't forget him. I can't stand the fact that there is a man who won't kneel before me. I'll make him mine one day. Please be prepared, Sir Kilia.
Temptress Princess Overlord Serafina resolved the issue of Gorgeous's bankruptcy within a year, and regained the prestige of being the richest netherworld in all the three worlds. Everyone praised her for her business acumen and beauty, and many gentlemen came from various netherworlds to propose marriage to her, but she politely refused them all. In the official history records, there is no mention of whether the Overlord of Gorgeous, Serafina, ever married.
Man, 1 year she became the richest again? I wish I could do
Yes?
that.
Hello?
Yoo-hoo, Christo! How you been?
I'm fine, thank you. The reconstruction of the netherworlds is going smoothly.
Some blood parch.
That's great! But you're an odd fellow, Christo. The next Archangel position was surely going to go to you, but you told them that you wanted to stay in the netherworlds to study.
We should learn more about the demons. That way we can eliminate pointless confrontations and prejudices. At least, that's my opinion. Why, one day, an angel and a demon might join hands to save the world together. I have a strong feeling about this.
Not a reason why this is considered a prequel. This is call forward to the first Disgaea game.
Huh, you've grown so much. I feel like you've gone too far away, and I feel kind of sad.
You'll see me again soon enough. But the incident has already been resolved, so next time, please don't call me by my codename.
Christo, who spent many years rebuilding various netherworlds, returned home, where he was awarded the position of Archangel and was appointed as the Seraph. Afterward, his name became best known as one of the key personnel during the incident that shook the three worlds. But that is a story for another day.
Oh,
Mother, Father, I have finally rebuilt Toto Bunny Play.
aw. So yeah, that's the ultimate reason why this is considered a prequel to all of the games, because the major incident, that's Disgaea 1, and he became a Seraph. So basically, Christo is actually Seraph Lamington. Yes, that's right, that Lamington. Those of you who never played Disgaea 1 wouldn't know, but yeah, the Seraph is the highest position an angel can have, and Christo is actually became a seraph, and he is the key personnel to the big incident that shook the three worlds, which is basically, the events of Disgaea 1. Yeah, I've been waiting for that. I've been waiting for the whole since the start of the playthrough, since the introduction of Crystal.
It wouldn't have been finished this quickly if it was only up to Usalia.
To actually mention that.
It's all thanks to the citizens who supported me, Plip. I'm still inexperienced as an overlord. I still have a lot of things to learn, Plip. But please don't worry, Plip. I will make Toto Bunny a paradise for demons who prefer peace.
The second overlord of Toto Bunny, Usalia, welcomed many demons who preferred peace and was able to found a utopia for demons. Strangely enough, later historians pointed out that the utopia she created might have been what Demon General Majorita sought.
Irony.
Yeah! Ha! Hey, stay on your toes, guys. Clench your fist like this.
The irony of it all. Those are kids.
Yes, Sensei!
A healthy heart and a healthy body. Those are the secrets of the ultimate demon technique. Understand?
Yes, Sensei Zerouken!
Louder! Even louder! Especially the sensei part.
Yes, Sensei Zerouken!
Alright, keep it up. I'm a master now. My, how things have changed.
You're still arrogant.
Soon after the battle ended, Zerouken built a small dojo and devoted his time to spreading the ultimate demon technique. The dojo carried the name Goldion's Dojo in honor of the founder of the ultimate demon technique. Zerouken's contribution to Netherworld martial arts by spreading the ultimate demon technique, which became the basis for many other styles, is immeasurable. And Kilia and Lizaroda are...
Finally, we're able to come back home.
Yeah. I never thought we'd ever be able to return.
I'm not sure whether the skills that you actually, been taught, the ultimate demon technique is the same attacks that Adele uses, so who knows.
Since it hasn't been used for a while, this house is pretty worn down. You'll have to work really hard, Kilia.
We have all the time in the world. Please put me to work as much as you want.
Looks like we're going to be busy for quite some time. Kilia, when the house is ready, let's invite your friends, okay?
Those guys? Here?
Yes. I want to thank them for saving me. And I would like to be their friend, too. I want to know all about the people who are precious to you. That is okay, right?
Of course. I want you to get to know them, too. And the story of our strong bond.
The end. And that's the end of the main story. Oh yeah. And that's it. I'm gonna just save here. So, final things to actually say. Yeah, this game has quite a beautiful story. Apparently there are people who complain about it because it's a bit generic, unlike the first game or the fourth game. And sort of the third game, and then Disgaea D2 is basically Disgaea 2.0. But personally, I quite enjoy these kind of stories. There is no need for all stories to be actually like Disgaea 1 or Disgaea 4, where you actually have to, deal with major super crisis. A simple war story is fine. But hey, that's just my opinion. There are some a few characters that are annoying. Zerouken, when he was before he became likable. Margarita will never be likable. Void Dark is a bit ridiculous as a main villain, but ultimately his reason for being a villain is actually pretty sympathetic. He just wants to revive his sister. Doesn't excuse for what he did. I mean, he killed billions of people, but hey, if you can revive, if you have the ability, if you actually know that there's a way to revive a loved one, and you have the ability to do so, some people actually go through with it, and I can understand that. doesn't mean that I will allow it. I mean, I won't say that they have the right to do that, because it's a horrible thing to do, killing billions of people. But it's still an understandable thing, because it's your family, someone you actually care about, etc. So yeah. Okay. Anyway, let's move on.
Thanks to the hard work of the rebel army, the Lost Army, who were led by Demon Emperor Void Dark, was annihilated. The overlords of netherworlds that were freed from oppression began working to rebuild their netherworlds. But even though a great evil had been eliminated, the flames of war hadn't disappeared from the netherworlds completely. In various netherworlds, conflicts broke out over territory or ideologies. In order to suppress these conflicts, the rebel army gathered together once again.
How is it going, Sir Killia? It's just like it was before, right?
Yeah, everything's the same. It feels like I'm reliving the past.
I heard we were called here because of Lise. Is something wrong that she needs help with?
Toto Bunny has been rebuilt, so if there's anything I can do to help, then I'd like to participate, Clip.
No. Lise just wants to become closer friends with you. I brought her here too, so please talk to her later.
If that's the case, then this'll be a piece of cake. I'll be super friendly.
Aw, we were called so suddenly, I thought another guy like Void Dark had appeared or
Oh,
something.
please, no.
Monsters like that don't appear that often. You worry too much.
The Lost were annihilated, but there are still wars going on in the netherworlds. There are many small conflicts happening everywhere. As long as there are people suffering from conflicts, you can't just ignore them. That's why I need all of your help.
Not to worry. Actually, I welcome this. I'll get more opportunities to seduce Sir Killia into becoming mine.
Sis, you still haven't given up on that?
I don't mind either. Well, we can't still call ourselves a rebel army, but let's keep the spirit as a reminder of the old days.
If Usalia can help those who prefer peace, then I want to, Clip.
That settles it. Let's get super rowdy and have fun with everybody.
And then done. Killia, you can use the alchemist, dude. Nice to meet you, Sir Killia. I am a technician who wanders the universe researching demonic alchemy. I heard that this netherworld formed an alchemy squad, so I figured I could come and help. Leave item alchemy to me. It was very nice to meet you. Killia, I thought there was a dimensional disturbance just now, but it was just the arrival of some weird demon, dude. Looks like I was able to come to this era. Sup, guys? I travel by jumping through dimensions. Have you guys ever thought of going back into the past? If you are ever interested, come to me. We can travel through time. I'll send you back to the past. There isn't a point to actually do that. And then we have a bunch of bills we can actually, unlock. So rather than just create another video, I'll just quickly just showcase whatever I have here. So I'm gonna actually put Mao in this, into the alchemy squad, the one that we just got, because Mao has an evil deed that allows him to create. Okay, wait. First, let me show you what it can be done.
Hello.
Yeah, blah 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 blah. So right now you can synthesize all of these items. Ultimately, you can actually improve it by improving the squad. But if you have Mao, and then you put get him improve alchemy, so when leader of the alchemy squad can synthesize Kara world items, which is pretty useful, And next, this guy, I never use him, so I don't really care.
Hungry.
And then there's this, where you can actually learn the overloads for the optional overlords, and you can only learn from them, unfortunately. Friends for a Day, which allows everyone to ensure 100% in combo skills. Exceed the limit. Match change turns will be limited in the next map. Challenge crazy. All out attack. Dispatch limit will be 20 on the next map. You can actually increase that with another one. I want to expand strategies. You can actually increase that, and then with Zeta you can increase it with another 5. And then there's this. Fight the Super Overlord, which is Ball. This is only 100. Restore Total Bunny. Gain access to Restore Total Bunny. This is the next map, and I'm gonna actually have to do that later. And then research a mysterious netherworld. Send an expedition to research mysterious netherworld, and then so and so. I will go training off screen, out of the video. So yeah, and then I will actually pass these bills, except maybe this one, but yeah, I will pass these bills. And this, because this unlocks the best training map you can ever get. Well, no, the second best. Then you unlock the absolute best. But until then, I'm gonna need to grind mana, etc, etc, etc. I don't think you actually have to worry too much. We are at the end game, so we don't have to care. No rules, I can do whatever I want in the post game. But ultimately, I'll still do it the legit way before we actually, do a bunch of crazy stuff afterwards. But until then, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, press that like button. If you have not subscribed, please do so. That way you will know when the next video will actually come out. And in the comments, write what you think of Disgaea 5, and if you actually believe that this game is a prequel to all the Disgaea games. And in the next video, we will actually be going through Soul Nomad. While I actually, train off screen to actually do this, but I need a video to actually replace this now that we're actually in post game, and you guys won't actually be seeing much. And but until then, I will see you guys in the next video.